Hello, it's Michelle and I'm here today doing a arm stretching video. So recently, especially over the last 6 months, I have shared with you how much stretching has really helped my hand function. So today we'll go through a whole series of stretches that stretches the shoulder, the chest, the biceps, triceps, the whole arm, and including the wrist. So let's get right into it. Here we go. I want to start any workout by dynamically stretching the body, and that is especially true for a stretching routine because we don't want to hold any position that the body's not warmed up for, that's not ready for, because that can lead to injury so easily. So let's start today by doing shoulder and arm circles. So we'll just go back and forth, and we'll do arm circles as well, and going back and forth. And you just kind of want to go do this as many times as you're comfortable, where you feel comfortable starting the workout. And just remember, today we'll be doing stretching, so there's more opportunity to be warming the body up. We will start the stretch, and then you can just gradually go deeper and deeper as you warm up. Move is going to be a lateral head tilt, and we can apply some slight pressure with our hand towards the end of the stretch. So we'll just go side to side, bring the ear down to the shoulders, and just stretch out the neck. And so you can kind of just hold it and give a slight pressure, not too much, especially too soon. And so we'll just do a slight pressure. So just go back and forth, and we will warm up the neck and shoulders by doing that. We'll just bring the arm across the body, and this is stretching the bicep, the tricep, and the shoulders, as well as the neck too. We're getting into the neck as well. So as you can see, I'm doing slight pressure with my opposite arm, and you can just go back and forth and go. You can hold it a little longer. So there you go. That's warming up the biceps and triceps. Another bicep exercise that is really good is going to be where you put your hand against the wall, and you'll just kind of go back and forth. So you will just be stretching out that bicep on either side of the arm. And for me, just putting my arm behind me like this is already stretching. Now ideally you will want those fingers to be flat against the wall, and you want to just hold it there, and then you'll stretch the back and the forth. So that is also stretching the bicep. And you can alternatively do this by just having your arm out and just turning it side to side, just like you are turning a doorknob with that hand. So that is going to also be stretching the bicep on either side if that wall stretch gets into it a little too deep. Next, I would like to do a seated triangle. This is a yoga move, and what you do is bring the one hand to the opposite toe, and then you will lean into that. And then as you get deeper into the stretch, you can bring that opposite arm up if you're able, and you open up the chest like this. And so once you do that side, you open up the other, and we'll bring that arm up as well. And you can go back and forth, holding it a little longer each time, and stretch out the chest. Move is going to be opening up our shoulders as well. Just like that triangle was, this is just an alternative way to do that. And you'll hold your arms 90 degrees against the body, and you just open up. And so this is opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders. And if you can only move your affected arm with your good hand, you just simply but you'll want to turn into it as much as you can on your own and resist the movement your arm is making. So you'll want to have your arm here and be bringing your shoulder back. So that'll give you that stretch just the same. So the next move is going to be a tricep stretch. And the way you'll do this is by bringing your affected arm up and just go slowly, because we haven't really gotten to the triceps except for that one move. But you'll bring your arm up and eventually let the hand fall, and you'll really get deep into that tricep stretch. So this is a huge one for me. I can feel this one a lot. That bicep wall thing is difficult for me, and so is the tricep. It's just kind of one of those spots that seems to be more tight on the stroke side. So it's really one that I work on a lot. Last move is going to be for the wrist, and this one feels great. You're going to love me for this. So what you're going to do is you can hold your arm out. This is kind of the way I do it, is by holding the arm out, but I don't want to be shoving my hand like into your face, like into your screen. So I'm just going to hold it right here. But what you're going to do is let the wrist fall and just apply slight pressure to it. It does help to kind of have the arm straight. And you could do this at a 90-degree angle, but I am going to hold mine up just so you can see it a little better. But you will just push the wrist down slightly, remember at the beginning, and you can go deeper as you bring it back. And then you will hold the hand back and stretch it in the opposite direction, and we'll go forward and back just like we have for the rest of them. Now you can do, this is stretching, so there really is no like 10 reps or anything like that. Do it until it feels good. And what I'm going to do is timestamp all of these exercises in the description below, just in case you want to come back to just a certain exercise. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do so. And again, I'm Michelle, and thanks so much for joining me. Bye, guys.